and this is Casey. Welcome to Grey Horse Yoga. So this week we're going to talk a little bit about the psoas muscle. The psoas muscle is a hip flexor and can also be a core stabilizer. It is a muscle that attaches to the lumbar spine, passes through the pelvis and attaches to the top of the femur. And it is responsible for you to be able to lift your leg up when you're stepping forward. Whenever you are sitting with the knee bent, leg flexed, it is in flexion. And when the leg is back and behind you, it's in extension. And because we sit a lot, sometimes this muscle can be really tight. So I'm going to give you a simple little exercise that you can do off of the horse before you get on the horse to help with your lengthening your psoas muscle. And this helps too if you find that one seat bone feels heavier in the saddle than the other. This can help to let those muscles release a little bit. So you will need something to stand on. I have a mounting block here, and what we're going to do is we're going to stand on it with both feet even. And hopefully Casey will let me stand here without knocking me off. If you need to hang on to something, you can be close enough to something to hang on to, a wall, a fence board, something like that. But we're going to take one leg. I'm going to start with my left leg and just let the left leg just hang and dangle down from whatever you are standing on. And then just gently let it begin to swing back and forth. And this does not have to be a big movement, just kind of let momentum carry it, but just feel this whole leg from the hip going forward and back. And again, if you need help with your balance, you can always hang on to something, but keep the rest of your body aligned and don't let your right hip collapse to the side. So just again, just a couple turns of that leg moving forward and back. And then we'll let the movement stop and we're going to come down to what we call a mountain pose in yoga, both legs even. And notice if you feel like the leg that you just did feels any longer. It may or may not, but that's a good release for that psoas muscle. So we'll do the opposite side. So let me turn my mounting block around here, because of course you always want to be even. So we're going to stand up again onto the mounting block, starting in mountain pose, and then I'm going to adjust myself so that I can let the opposite leg hang. And same thing, I'm just going to let it gently swing forward and back. And again, this doesn't have to be a big movement, and if you need help with balance, grab onto something, don't fall off of your mounting block. So just letting that leg just dangle and swing. And again, you can do this right before you get on, in your breeches and boots as I am. And then again, just gently stepping down, excuse me, Casey, and find again that mountain pose and notice what you feel side to side. So this is a great release for dressage riders because we always want to have that longer leg in the saddle, but it's also a good stretch for hunter and jumper riders because when you sit with that shorter leg, you want to stretch it out afterwards. So that can be a really good tool to use for that. So